Welcome, viewer. I will be your guide to learn about music and its influence on society and movements. We'll be going through the claim I made of how music influences society, both positively and negatively, and the significance of these artists today. Now, music is the key influence on the movements of the 20th century, addressing the issues of the time with their songs. Music is an outlet for the people to express their feelings and to influence the public eye on the problems that they have faced at the time of when the song was released, which promptly starts with music was one of the key factors of the civil rights movement because music could reach a wide audience all over America via the radio. This also helped with the civil rights movement, since music was a way to display the issues which helped to unite people racially among this racially divided world. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for like 20 minutes. But in all seriousness, the true heroes of America were the artists that got to unite everyone by displaying their music. All that was needed now was to unite the whole world. Beyond the US, there were still battles happening to that point, being the Vietnam War and the conflict with Russia with threats of nuclear warfare. Unfortunately, it seemed like America was doomed. But one of the ways that people could express their feelings toward this to the government is through music. From this, several artists of the time got really popular, ones like Jimi Hendrix, Santana, and CCR, promoting such songs to not continue the war and rather live in peace among all the other unities of the world, especially in the US and USSR. Finally, these conflicts came to an end. The music might not have been a main cause from these conflicts ending, but they're definitely a big help to the government to let them know that their citizens wanted peace. They did not want to be fighting with anyone anymore, and they just wanted to achieve peak brotherhood. And that's unfortunately didn't stay for too long in America, because the next thing that happened was let me take this off real quick. I'm going to talk about hip-hop and rap and how they influence people differently than these past movements. Now, these past movements decide to influence people together and unite anyone and everyone. These next movements in the 80s are uniting people, but against something instead of all together. Example is unfortunately with the police department. Yes, the police department. Either because they were raised differently when they were younger, because they're older, or anything like that. Some of them didn't want to change, and some of them were just doing their jobs. But it's still wrong to accuse someone of doing something because of their skin tone, which was one of the main causes of these riots at the time. Yes, this music did cause a lot of riots when they were first released, but not because they used profanity. It's because of the issues they expressed from this music. It's because they expressed real issues from real people. And that's what made America so mad, because no one wanted to do anything for it. Which is why several people started riots, had violence against the police, and tried to overthrow the government at one point. But it's interesting to say because it brought together Americans in a way that might not have been the ideal way, but it made people think more equal together. They were all like-minded at that point of time. And with that, I'd like to conclude my presentation with how music has influenced different types of civil rights movements. All might not be the same with ideas or ideologies, but they all were influenced by music, which I'm very proud to have learned about from these past few years of music. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe.